Old legend tells of a fortune in gold hidden in the Cañón del Oro, Canyon of Gold, later called the Lost Adams, guarded by Apache spirits. A man named Adams is said to have found it when he was young, only to have the Apaches capture and blind him. Years later, Marshal Mackenna is ambushed by Prairie Dog, an old Apache shaman, and is forced to kill him. Mackenna thereby comes into possession of a map to the treasure. He examines it before burning it. While being tracked by the U.S. cavalry, Mexican outlaw John Colorado and his gang look for Prairie Dog to get the map. They take shelter in the house of an old judge in Hadleyburg, kill him, and kidnap his daughter, Inga. Colorado captures Mackenna, intending to force him to lead them to the gold. The gang includes Colorado's right-hand man Sanchez and several Indians, among them Apache warrior Hachita and Apache woman Heshke. Heshke and Mackenna were once lovers, but she rejected him after he arrested her brother, who was tried and hanged. Ben Baker, a gambler who knows Colorado, arrives with townsmen who have learned about Colorado's plans when one of the latter's men got drunk in town and said too much. Colorado is forced to allow them to join his party. The townsmen include the blind Adams himself. Mackenna warns them to return home, that they will get themselves killed searching for gold that does not exist. But Colorado reveals what happened to Prairie Dog, and they stay. The cavalry, led by Sergeant Tibbs, ambushes the party at a water hole, and most of the gang is killed. The remaining gold hunters continue on their way, while Mackenna and Inga begin to fall in love. A jealous Heshke now wants Mackenna back. When the cavalry patrol is whittled down to just Tibbs and two others, Tibbs kills them and joins the gang. After a shootout with the Apaches, they reach Shaking Rock, a feature on the map. According to Mackenna, they will see the canyon the next morning. Mackenna says that he wants his guns and the girl, and if there is no gold, he still expects that Colorado will keep his word. Colorado reveals that he is not going to waste his share of the gold in bars and clubs, but shows Mackenna a copy of the magazine La Vie Parisienne, and Mackenna realizes that Colorado's ambition is to live as a millionaire in Paris. He warns Inga to be alert for any opportunity to escape. When Inga protests that she too wants some gold, he tells her there is no gold, that he has been bluffing. The next morning, when the first sunlight shines down, the shadow of the pinnacle of Shaking Rock starts to move and eventually points to a hidden passageway. On the other side, they see below them a vein of gold in the canyon wall opposite. As everyone races to it, Heshke tries to kill Inga, who fights back, making Heshke fall to her death. Mackenna, suspecting that Colorado does not intend to leave anybody else alive, tries to escape with Inga up the canyon wall. Tibbs is killed by Hachita. Colorado then pulls his gun on Hachita, only to find that it is unloaded. Hachita removed the bullets, as the spirits had told him to do, but turns his back on Colorado, who kills him with a knife. Colorado pursues Mackenna and Inga, catching up to them at an abandoned Native American dwelling up the cliff. They fight, but are interrupted when Apaches enter the canyon. Their shouts and the pounding of their horses trigger a rock fall which causes the valley floor to buckle and quake. The Apaches flee. The three survivors descend the cliff and ride away, escaping the collapse of the canyon walls, which buries the gold beyond reach. Colorado warns Mackenna to stay away from him, but Mackenna tells him that he will be coming after him. Mackenna and Inga ride off together, unaware that the saddlebags of the horse Mackenna is riding are stuffed with gold nuggets.